As of today, June 20th, 2026, the digital landscape is more perilous than ever before. The threat is not some distant, abstract concept. It is immediate, persistent, and closer than most people realize. Cyber attacks are no longer a matter of if, but when. The speed at which a simple intrusion can escalate into a catastrophic breach is staggering. A single phishing email, opened in a moment of distraction, can become the entry point for a ransomware attack that paralyzes an entire organization within minutes. This is not hyperbole, it is the daily reality for security professionals. A brute force attack is a relentless assault where an attacker systematically tries every possible password or key until the correct one is found. Imagine someone trying every key on a massive key ring on your front door, one by one. The most obvious sign is a sudden, massive spike in failed login attempts against a single account, multiple accounts. You might notice these attempts originating from a single IP address, a small range of IP addresses, often occurring at unusual hours when legitimate users are typically offline. Another key indicator is an account repeatedly locking itself out due to too many failed password entries. To effectively detect a brute force attempt, your primary tool is log analysis. Utilize security tools like a Security Information and Event Management (SIEM) system to create alerts that flag an excessive number of failures from a specific IP address within a short time frame. The most immediate action is to block the attacking IP addresses at your firewall, Web Application Firewall (WF). Phishing is a cyber attack that uses deceptive emails, text messages, or other communications to trick individuals into divulging sensitive information. The attacker poses as a legitimate institution or person to steal credentials, credit card numbers, or other personal data. Telltale signs: a sense of manufactured urgency, such as a warning that an account will be suspended if you don't act immediately. Hovering your mouse cursor over any links in the email, without clicking, will often reveal a destination URL that is different from the text displayed. The safest first step is to examine the email headers and paste it into a URL scanning service like VirusTotal to check if it's known to be malicious. Malware, short for malicious software, is any program or file that is intentionally harmful. A common indicator is a sudden and unexplained degradation in system performance. You may also notice new icons on your desktop, strange browser toolbars you didn't install, antivirus software mysteriously disabled. On a network level, a key sign is a spike in unusual traffic, especially to unknown external destinations. The first and most critical step is to isolate the machine from the network by unplugging the Ethernet cable and disabling Wi-Fi. Use a reputable, up-to-date antivirus, ideally from a bootable USB, to perform a full system scan. Ransomware encrypts files, appends strange new suffixes, and drops a ransom note. Isolate all affected systems immediately. Do not pay the ransom. Check resources like the No More Ransom Project for decryptors. An advanced persistent threat, or APT, is a stealthy, long-term hacking campaign. An intruder gains unauthorized access to a network and remains undetected for an extended period. Unlike noisy smash and grab attacks, APTs are characterized by their low and slow methodology. They include small, incremental exfiltrations of data that fly under volume-based alerts. The use of legitimate administrative tools for malicious purposes, living off the land. Brief bursts of activity during off hours or weekends. The key is to baseline normal behavior and correlate logs from firewalls, servers, workstations, and applications. Look for an administrator logging in from an unusual location and remote tools where they aren't normally used. You're looking for the patient zero and tracing lateral movement without tipping off the attacker. The proper response requires a coordinated Big Bang event. Close all back doors, change compromised credentials, and rebuild infected systems simultaneously.